Yo, 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 what is going on, gang? It's your boy Yuri BI here, coming at you with another Marvel Rivals video. So, already kicking it off straight into the match. Sorry about that, lost the footage ahead of time. But only a minute happened. We literally like straight slammed it through the first point with like very little hesitation. So we didn't miss much. As you can see, it's 1-0, and this is the game before my rank up game to Eternity actually. And so I finally made it, and I wanted to show you guys the journey, the hardship, and honestly, I didn't actually have too much hardship. Once I got to Celestial 1 halfway, I just insta-locked StarLord, and actually, I lied, I did play Mantis one game when they went triple support, just to help out the team because no one wanted to swap, and we had literally 3 DPS versus triple support, and we were getting stomped. Shit was not going to work. So I made it work, but I did not include that game just because it was pretty boring. And I mean, honestly, I could throw it out if people want to see a Mantis gameplay. But I think StarLord gameplay is far more entertaining to watch, as well as obviously when the Eternity game's on the line. I feel like a lot of people can gain a lot of knowledge, maybe some insight from watching my StarLord fly around, my positioning, what I'm looking for, what I actually get off here. And I managed to do a shit ton of damage in both games and really be a big impact. So I made sure, to fight for my eternity. I wasn't trying to get carried or nothing, and I always solo queue, so that's really not really possible. You're solo queuing, you really got to put in the work. But all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, maybe let me know what you want to see. And yeah, your boy made it to eternity. Maybe I'll make a one above all push for like the last 3 days. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
Oh, they do not look happy. Oh, sweet right? Oh, not that.
to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
The right heroes could make all the difference. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Just the idiots I was looking for.
Here they come! Oh, sweet moves, right?
This is real firepower!
I was looking for one of these. That's the stuff.
The life force wants to heal you!
I'm back, baby.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
Let myself get hit.
Just what the doctor ordered.
This is real firepower!
Just embrace the light! Get ready! Here come the bad guys!
Let's try this again. Oh,
By
sweet
the
moves,
eye
right?
of Agamotto!
Disappear! Shields up!
Coming right at ya. Oh, sweet moves, right? Hey!
Found trouble.
Anyone willing to help? Double KO!
Much better. Oh, sweet moves, right? Sweet element. Sure.
My life force is exposed.
Oh, did you see that? baby.
Ain't over yet.
Supernova! Exile!
The final 10 seconds. Final score, 2-1. Another epic victory. Big win. Which hero do you think you want to be?
And so that was the end of my first game on my road to eternity. I actually skipped the second game after that because that was the Mantis game that I mentioned. And so this is actually my eternity rank up game right here.
Now, who am I
I
gonna
gotta say, it wasn't honestly that much of a tough one, and primarily because there's one guy in the enemy team who just just was kind of selling. But my journey to get to eternity was pretty cool, pretty fun, and honestly, you know, working a full-time job and stuff, all I gotta say is that if you really put in the time, put in the effort to play a character, play a few characters, just put in the time to learn, you know, how to actually play the game, how to position, you know, whether that be through footage or, you know, I don't know, going back over your own plays, you know, watching guides, whatever the case may be, you can make it up here. It's honestly not that tough. I warned my team that the Human Torch player on their team was actually on my team the game prior, with the Mantis game, and he refused to swap. And so I had an Iron Fist, a Human Torch, and myself trying to play StarLord into Luna, Loki, I think, and Rocket, and it was just not happening. It was not happening. So like I already mentioned, I played Mantis, and we actually ended up winning that game. Pretty competitive game. As you see here, we have the 2-2-2. Nothing crazy. Very reliable comp if everyone plays their role properly. My opinion on the strategist comp, because I know everyone's gonna be like, you know, triple support, or what's called triple strategist is still the strongest thing. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really seem that way to me. Yeah, it seems like that there's ways around it now, especially like if you're good at DPS, if you're good at damage, and this has happened to me a lot in my recent games, you can build your ult faster than they can build their ult. And the problem with a lot of players that I see who play StarLord is they poke a lot, but they don't kill anything. They don't commit to kill anything. And you'll see I do this sometimes too to tanks and whatnot, just to build ult charge or just when I'm in a position to shoot tanks and no one else. But you'll notice a lot of the time if I flank the backline and I go in on them with a spin, I'm usually committing to kill, because if you can kill a healer or, you know, kill a DPS, whoever, then you're building a ass of ult charge, and the supports or the strategists are not going to be able to heal that dead person to get any charge of their own. And so I feel like what a lot of people have to start focusing on as the meta develops and strengthens and whatnot, and players strengthen themselves individually on their characters, is that you need to kill these strategists or the support, whoever you dive on as a damage dealer, you need to kill them. They have to die, because if they don't die, then the strategists are just going to heal them, and then the strategists are going to be ahead of you in healing and ult charge, because they out healed, you know, all the damage you did, and they're going to be continuously healing the tanks, continuously healing everybody. They're going to be healing more than you can deal damage. That's just how it is, because there's going to be 5 other people on your team dealing damage. And so, like I said, when you die, when you try to kill someone, really make it count. And, you know, if you're not, then, you know, just shoot a tank, shoot somebody who's not really that committal. It's not going to matter anyway. Get your ult charge however you need to get it, but just keep in mind that while you're getting that ult charge, if that person doesn't die, the strategist is also getting their ult charge. So we kill the Venom here. I'm gonna do a little commentary for this game because I actually didn't have time for the other game before I had to go to work, so I just put it out with no commentary. Did a couple little edits, but this one I'm actually gonna try to put some commentary over so you can understand my thinking. So I'm flying around here trying to contest a Spider-Man. The Human Torch comes in, pokes me out. Plays pretty good here. This Human Torch was actually a pretty good player. I think he's a Human Torch one trick, and yeah, so I put the pressure on him, then I noticed the Sue is just hiding behind the pillar healing everyone, so I focus her, she uses her jump, Cloak and Dagger ult comes out, all these ultimates are coming out, waiting, trying to wait my turn. Okay, there's my turns here, I wait, Invisible Woman ult, I get my heal, I step into the fucking Human Torch thing and burn 75 HP is incredible damage. Spider-Man goes for me, so I immediately pop ult to burn him, Luna ult, Storm ult. Honestly, probably didn't need my ult considering Luna and Storm ulted, but I had already planned to use it before, after the second support ult ended. And regardless of anything like that, we still ended up winning that fight, no problem. We're flawless. Big ups. And if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching. I'm going to try to get more consistent with my content flow now that things are stabilizing in my life. I would really go into it just to let people know what's going on, but it's not really that important. No one cares. It's not a big of a deal. And I'm sure everybody has, life-changing things going on all the time. Not going to stress it. We're here to play games, be competitive, win, get better. That's what I want to focus on. But if anyone was curious about why my schedule is so clunky, there you go. I apologize. Venom actually gets our Cloak and Dagger here. I was poking him, forcing him out the entire time, but honestly, I don't think the rest of our team noticed it. I think he might have been holding the front line. Hella's going for a health pack. I do not let that shit happen. Fuck Hella, get out of here. Spider-Man in the back line. I try to flip his punch, but I'm a little bit late, so I take all the damage. Boost out, boost back in. I'm looking to see if any maybe supports can get me, but both our supports are dead, it seems. Spider-Man coming for me again. I try to get to the health pack, but Venom actually stepped on me to the left, his left, my right. Or no, my left, his right. Damn, man. And so I actually take my first step there, and everyone did, so it's no big deal. Not like I'm alone in that. We just got to be more cautious when it comes to this Venom Spider-Man dive. Start spinning on them, getting some points up. Swap ult charge. Thor's going crazy, pushing back the front line. That's what Thor does as his role as a tank. Luna and Cloak are going in here. We got the enemy Cloak and Dagger using, or excuse me, not Cloak and Dagger. Invisible Woman using her ult, Sue using her ult. The clobbering time knocks our team up, but our supports are on top of that shit. Storm amps up, so we all going in. Our Cloak and Dagger ults to knock open the door. Everyone flies in on that. No other ults required, but I pop my ult anyway like an idiot. Overtime's coming, and we win. And maybe, honestly, I think the reason I popped my ult there was not only just to secure the kills, but because I am so used to playing the payload shit. I played payload like 3 times before this game, so I was like, oh, dog, if I'm gonna use my ult right now while this overtime clock is ticking, bruh, it's done. And so I did it, but that was, looking back at it, commentating over it, pretty stupid. Probably could have saved it for the beginning of this round. And I'm almost positive the Sue used her ult, so all they would have had was one support ult. I could have waited, baited, and made sure we won the first fight. But, not that big of a deal, eh?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I was gonna text the Human Torch something in the team chat, I'm pretty sure, because, like I said before, he refused to swap last game, and so did I think, who was it I said? It was Human Torch, me on StarLord, and then who, bro? Damn, I can't even remember at this point. Oh, I think it was Iron Fist, yeah, Iron Fist. And so he refused to swap, and he wasn't saying it was my fault, but at the end of the game, he had the audacity, it was a close game, he had the audacity to say trash team. And we won the game. We won. I made it sound like we lost the game. We won that game, and I swapped to Mantis to make sure we won the game. Because like I explained before, like I explained twice now, we're triple support. We're double support. So I made, wasn't Mantis, made triple support. But that shit kind of tilted me a little bit. Like, bro, I'm on my grind to eternity. You motherfuckers won't swap, even though they have hella no more to counter our fucking torch fucking Iron Fist. No one's getting value. So I have to swap the triple support, even though I'm the only one that's not dying. I have the least deaths, getting kills, protecting and peeling for our supports whenever the Memoir gets antsy and starts flanking, because all the fucking Memoirs pass Celestial Light to flank. It's fucking annoying as shit. But I digress. Let's focus back on this game. Not much to talk about. Winning the team fight there, focusing out the little weaklings, focusing off the last divers. And so, like I was saying before, the Magneto, which I believe is the other guy, L Agent. He was an L player, L tank, because he was feeding a lot this game. It's really not his fault, honestly. I think it's one of those things where there's a group of people and they deflect the blame onto someone, and I'm kind of like, I'm actually letting them like gaslight him in my mind. He didn't play that bad, but I do recall a lot of moments where I was kind of just like walking him down. Like right here, what is he doing right here? We already killed a lot of his teammates, and he's still just standing on point, holding the point, like back up. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. He knows what he's doing. He's cooking. Uh-oh. What ult? And Magneto ult. Well, I forced 2 ults. He actually cooked there. They used both support ults there? Is that what I saw? Yeah, they actually played it well there. The Hella sniped me, the Spider-Man fucking webbed to me immediately, took me out. But we come back, they had nothing to stop us. Storm amp up, Luna ulting, we just walk them all down. Nothing big here, nothing crazy here. Honestly, the Storm being, Storm being Storm is just very, very nice for our team because everyone kills. Everyone gets their kills in. As you saw, they were just walking them down. Nobody even had to stop for a second. So I chased the spider because I told my team before, if the spider's around, I will kill him. And that's what I do. Get deft, kid. Get off the Spider-Man. Spider-Man's really good, but I mean, it takes an insane player to pilot him and to get value versus like, oh my god, what am I doing? Versus a character like mine. That being said, oh, I was trying to run up from the Hella ult. Bro just flipped in. I was like, all right, have me, take me. Oh, I was out of gas too. Yeah. I see. Upon rewinding, upon looking at the timeline. I was out of gas. But I did have a flip, I don't know. A little bit of troll gameplay there for me. I just tried to run from the hell and kill myself. Venom's here. He's poking our Spider-Man. Tries to dive on him. Does dive on him. Knocks him up. There's Spider-Man in our backline. I turn my attention to him. Immediately start fucking chasing him down. Hella 2-taps me through the fucking regenerating wall. I'm pissed as fuck. I remember this explicitly. I was like, wow, that's cool. So I can't see you. I don't have line of sight on you, but you just 2-tap me through a wall there. Very cool. So I get back into it, start poking, trying to get my ult back up. Venom's diving our team right here. But instead of shooting him, I decided to shoot the Hella like an idiot. Okay, there we go. I finally start shooting him. Then back at the Hella. Getting a little tunnel vision on her now because that 2-tap really set me off. I mean, she's really someone you have to give attention to regardless if you're tilted on it or not. She's just such a strong character. So I'm flying on the back here, looking, poking with the rolling, the spinning creeping barrage. I don't know why I was supposed to call it that. Holy shit, Magneto went insane. Big fucking meteor and destroyed 3 of them, 2 supports and a tank. So I pop the ult here, try to secure this last fight. Sue pops her ult. Spider-Man's following me in the Sue ult. Spin on his ass. Come down, slap Sue. Venom flies in, stall for the overtime, pops Silver Shield. Nothing much he can do here. Goes up, comes back down. Luna pops her ult though to stall. This would be a big stall. Magneto should get back here. The rest of the team should get back here. Our Storm waits and pops her ult. She could have waited a second longer, but doesn't need to as it kills. Oh, I see. Our Luna popped ult and damage boosted it. Yeah, and that's really it. Not much really. See, as you can see, the team really just synergizing really well there, waiting for their ults to pass, for our ults to pop off. Storm rightfully getting the MVP there with 27 assists. She did have 2 more deaths than me and, a few less kills, so I'm a little bit salty, but I'll give it to her. Her team utility, without her even trying, is just so good. So strong with the damage boost. And so, yeah, homies, that's really it. I made it to Eternity off those games, and I was popping off. I was in the struggle before that, but I finally made it. Here it is coming up. And if you enjoy, maybe like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see next. And thank you guys for being part of the journey. I'm tired. Peace.